Hello, my beautiful Cancerian collective. Your reading today is about a fallout. Something that you're realizing you might have to cut out. Someone that you're realizing you might have to cut out. A relationship that you're thinking might have come to the end of its tether. Is this over? Some harsh words. True words, real words. Someone thinks they're harsh. Maybe they were not harsh, but our perception of things are what they are. You've drawn the line, you've called this person out, and they don't like it. They seldom do. You don't know what their response is going to be to this. Is the relationship over? Will you guys be able to resolve it? That is what we're taking a look at. I'm going to be using my Dragon Tarot for this reading. You know, the message focus on home and love is coming through, and I feel like in this relationship, whatever it is, you're realizing, you know what, this person is not as invested in building with me as I thought they were, and I'd like for them to be. And if they're not here, if they're somewhere else, if their energy or their focus is somewhere else, then they might as well just move on. You know what I mean? So there's a sense of feeling betrayed by this person in some way or another. Right, so that's what we're taking a look at, beloved. If you're new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I welcome you to evolve with me. This channel is to guide you, support you as a soul having a human experience. All of your relationships are bringing you information, guiding you, letting you know where you are in relation to a particular part of yourself, state of being, subject within your reality. Okay, so we take that information and we make the absolute most of it for our growth and evolution. So if you're new and you do enjoy the energy, I hope that you decide to become a part of the community. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that when I go live to do channel healing activations, you can be a part of that. Okay, please know that I do offer healing activations. I do a package of 4 for those of you who want channeled healing. It's energy healing. But we do a channel journey through past lives, alternate realities, ancestral lines, wherever your symptoms and your disease is rooted, and we clear that out together. Okay. So, if you're new and you are a new subscriber, I want to invite you to subscribe to my newsletter, where I will be giving you a selection of 2 gifts. You can choose one of them. A soul imprint scan for self-assessment, which is excellent as a tool for you to see exactly what your body, your soul, your world is letting you know you need to be working on right now, what is blocking you. And it also helps you to see how far you've come, your progress, or an introductory reading. Okay, so make the most of that. Once you've subscribed here, go to the description box below and go and join my newsletter. Subscribe, and we'll be in contact, and you'll get your free read or your free gift. Okay, returning subscribers, always good to have you here. Remember, we have the competition. It's almost the end of the month. Those of you who have decided to watch more than 3 videos, make sure that when you're watching them, you comment that it's your first, your second, your third, so that I can put you into the draw. At the end of this month, I am going to draw a lucky winner, and we will be posting your the winner onto my YouTube channel, so you can then get a full reading with me or a coaching session as a thank you for all of your support. Okay, now let's tune in. We've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for bringing us together, beautiful souls, so that I can share these messages with you. when we invest into relationships, we invest into people, we invest into an idea of a life together, of the highest vision that we can muster up for that relationship, whether it's a lover, a friend, or a family member. And when that person shows us that they're not on the same page, it can be very, very disappointing. But even that is part of our process, accepting and respecting and honoring them in their own idea of what life should be like for them, their own vision for the relationship. So I feel like you are, with this 10 year, you are wondering if you've been delusional about what you've been investing in here. Because now, when it's time to harvest, what you're getting back is that you weren't serious. You were not serious. I thought we were on the same page. So let's see. I'm going to read your person's energy. Let's see what is going to happen here. Okay. Their general energy, 2 cards fell out and they're saying I must take them. This is the reading, is the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So their energy is very much, I'm taking action towards what is best for me. And I want to move forward towards what is going to bring me the most ease, the most fortune, the most value. This is them moving towards something, and I'm definitely getting the message from Spirit that they're not taking action towards you here. This is an Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity for a new beginning. I'm being shown that they're walking, they're traveling, and they're on their own. So this person has been on a solo journey. Maybe you have thought that you're in something together, but this person has always been on a solo journey. Chasing whatever it is that they feel is their ship, their success, you know, what is best for them. What is crossing this energy for them? What is crossing this energy for them? The 9 of Swords, all right. They're not clear-headed here. The 9 of Swords is mental fog, dark night of the soul. I feel like this person has fallen into a dark night of the soul and they're in denial about it. I think any good relationship is going to bring to the surface, activate our shadows, our next level of growth, that thing within us that is holding us back. This, for them, they feel as though it's a darkness and they might be associating it with you. 4 of Cups. This person of yours has spent so much time looking back that they don't realize that this new opportunity, this ace here, is an opportunity that the universe has given them with you. To build something really solid. They're still searching, where's my ship? Where is that thing? When it's been right in front of them all along, you have been that thing. They're still, Spirit is now showing me they're blindfolded, trying to feel in the dark. Take the blindfold off. They haven't taken it off. Why not? Because they're still looking back. They're still looking back at what they've lost. You know, it's like you stumble upon new land and seeds have fallen and nature has nourished them, and now something's sprouting and you cannot see it or value it or appreciate it. You're not taking a closer look because you're so busy. You're still reeling in the farm that you lost way back when. Your person has been stuck in depression. Not stuck. I'll tell you what, this is a dark night of the soul that has come in. So a mental fog. a part of them that has been depressed, that they've just shoved down, and apathy, not being able to appreciate what's come in. This person has not been able to fully, truly appreciate you because they're so focused on what they experienced in the past, and they're so afraid of having a repeat of that they've not fully opened up to the relationship that you've been offering. And the Six of Cups. Reconciliation. There is a past situation here with this Four of Cups and the Six of Cups that still dictates a lot of their emotional decisions, especially when it comes to relationship. And there's some reconciling that needs to be done here. Something needs to be reconciled. I think that this person has spent so much time trying to separate and distance themselves from this unpleasant past experience or past relationship, that they have not fully reconciled with a part of themselves. Now, at the same time, they're looking at, where is my ship? Where is that happy place for me? Where is home? They've got the blindfold on, and they don't realize that that reconciliation has been offered to them by the universe through you. This is a very, very specific message coming through here. And so it's not going to be for every Cancerian, but you guys already know that, right? Could be your sun, moon, or rising. What has happened in the recent past to bring you to where you are? Eight of Cups. Relationships have not been emotionally fulfilling. And your person has had to walk away from something that was very emotionally painful, very emotionally abusive, even though they didn't want to. And you know that has an impact on a person, right? So, what is leaving their reality? The Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands for them? What is this energy for this person's spirit? You came into their life unexpectedly when they had already decided and made a promise to themselves that they would not be open to falling in love in that way again. And so your connection, your love, your presence challenged that promise that they made to themselves. So at some point, the conflict was between the promise I made to myself, which I told myself I'll never break a promise to myself for a lover again, or release the promise and open myself up to the possibility of having something I've never had before. And ego steps in and it's like, it's my job to protect you. Keep your promise. When you've broken your promises for love in the past, it didn't work well. What's going to be the difference now? That energy is leaving. Whatever has happened between you, they've realized that that might not have been the best thing that they could have done for themselves. That keeping a promise made in the face of an experience with someone else where the context is different, the experience is different, and then carrying that into something new might not have been the best choice. All right, what is coming in for them right now? What are they experiencing right now as an opportunity? Some of you are not in contact, right? Yeah, the Ten of Swords, not surprised. They feel really, really betrayed and stabbed in the back too. Isn't it interesting that you guys both feel that way? They feel like this is over. And it's something they're struggling to come to terms with this Ten of Swords. This is a painful ending for them. They might not have the capacity to fully recover to change so vastly that they can open up to this relationship and what the universe is offering. But the loss of this, so both of you are sensing that there is no way back here, that it's over, that the argument or the disagreement, the fight you had, the breakup, that is it. How do they feel that the fight you had, the breakup? This camera is doing something strange now. I upgraded my phone. I use my phone. I don't have fancy equipment. And now it's doing this thing where it saves energy and it just stops recording, and then I have to touch the screen. Anyway, so how do they feel about you? Five of Swords. They feel like you attacked them, like you were not loving and not kind and not considerate. This person has completely regressed into their inner child. They're not seeing the situation clearly yet. They feel wounded by you. They feel robbed by you. They feel like you were not who you said you were. They feel, all of those things. They've completely regressed into seeing you through the lens of how the concept they have of women in general, or men in general, depending on who you are. Now that is a hell of a shadow to overcome, because when we've experienced terrible things, it's very, very, we look for that predator, that villain in everyone. I've been there. And if you haven't done the healing work, you cannot. It's the lens through which you see things. It's your brain is designed to protect you. So you're going to look for those red flags. And they feel like you did not have their back. The Five of Swords is conflict. It's attack. Yeah. So what is going to happen here? What is coming in what is part of this process for them? The Hermit. Yeah, they're retreating. They're going to retreat. They need to do this inner work, beloved. They need to. It's come to the surface. It was always going to, and you were that catalyst. And with the Hermit, they've decided that they have more work to do. And you know what? I'm going to say this to you guys, that when our idea of healing is we're going to fix ourselves so that we can be happy. We need to change that perspective. We need to change that idea altogether. Healing is allowing yourself to be whole. It's not fixing you. You don't need to be fixed. And it has to become a lifestyle. Getting into alignment with your inner being has to be a lifestyle. We're never a complete project. And I think the reason why your person feels wounded is because you've highlighted to them that there's space for growth. That's not a bad thing, but because they have certain insecurities, they take that personally as, you don't see that I'm enough, when it's them that don't see they're enough. It's a projection. And you have made me feel like something's wrong with me. That means you don't love me. It's their perception that something's wrong with them, because now there is a new level of growth and expansion that the universe is offering them. There is nothing wrong with you when it comes to the surface that, you're being summoned to meet with your inner masculine in a new way. You're being summoned to reach deeper levels of intimacy. But it's like you've attacked them because you've mirrored to them that they can meet themselves at a deeper place. And so they translate that as, I'm not enough. I still have to work on this. I'm not good enough for love. I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like if this person just was willing to face whatever this argument was, this conversation, this debate, from a place of maturity and not see it as a personal attack. But we are where we are, isn't it? So there's a retreat happening here. They're retreating into themselves. What do they think of you? What are their thoughts about you right now? Ace of Cups. They know that you were a new beginning in love, a beautiful opportunity for them. They know that they love you and that there's so much value here, but how they feel and what they know, very, very different things. Can you see that? What is working in your favor right now? The Four of Wands. Divine union. No matter what's happened here, you are growing closer. You are growing stronger in the relationship with yourself and with your inner being. You are growing stronger in the I don't know if I'm repeating myself here, because when that thing goes off there, then I don't know if it's recording, so I have to repeat it because I don't know if I said that bit of the message. What's working in your favor is you're growing stronger in the relationship with yourself. External influences, yeah, I knew it. Shadow work, burnt bridges. They've got to do their shadow work. The conflict that they've experienced with you is coming up in different areas, different relationships. It's them taking a step away from the relationship with you has not just made this go away. It's being amplified in different areas of their life, that this is a part of themselves they're ready to meet. Their soul is stepping forward over and over, saying, hey, I'm here and it's time that we meet one another at this deep level. It's not Cancer. It's not Cancer. Hopes and fears, Six of Wands. They're hoping for victory. They still hope that there can be a beautiful outcome here. They're still hoping that, you know, you guys can resolve things. And the outcome is Two of Cups. Yeah. I do see this person coming around and offering you an apology with this Two of Cups and saying, you know what, and just coming from a healthier place and saying, I saw it, but I couldn't bring all of me to fully embrace and appreciate you and what this is. I wasn't mature enough. I was not ready. There was a part of me that wasn't coming to the party, and I needed to go and find that part of me. There will be growth here. There will be growth. So regardless of what this relationship is for you, Cancer, so this could be a lover, this can be a family member, it'll resonate for you as it resonates for you. There will be growth. They are finding a part of themselves, and I'm feeling emotional because I don't know why. You know, when I'm channeling, this is someone that feels that is lost in some part of their journey right now, but they are not lost. Their inner being is there. This is their shadow work, you know, and they do want to make amends with you. They do want to do right by you. All right, Cancer. Beautiful message here for you. And I hope that this helps you to know that you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. What you do, Cancer, is you illuminate and you activate growth and expansion. That is what you do. That's the love you bring. And every person that is in your life is better for it. they're better for it. They're not always going to like it. All right, beautiful soul. So if you'd like to get a private reading, beloved, maybe you want to look at a particular situation, you might want to connect to a loved one on the other side. If there's been a loss, that's really, really such a healing process. For those of you who want to work with me one-on-one to work through or process, clear out wounds, karmic patterns, so that you can manifest healthier relationships with money, love, you are welcome to sign up for coaching with me. Coaching sessions, they're very powerful. It's customized. You get that one-on-one experience. It's practical. It's not just spiritual. So you are welcome to contact me. Link is in the description box below, and I would be honored. Whatever you choose to do, beloved, do what is best for you. Love and light. See you next time. Bye now.